Hello, good evening viewers and welcome to SKTV News. You are watching Primetime English News with me, Pavini. First, the headlines. Manipur reports 3 more COVID positive cases, taking the total tally to 5 in the last 24 hours. People of Manipur mourn tragic loss of 2 young cabin crew members who were among those killed in devastating crash of Air India flight AI-171 near Ahmedabad airport. Government of India constitutes a high-level expert committee to investigate causes behind tragic crash of Air India flight AI-171. Air India flight en route from Phuket to New Delhi made emergency landing at Phuket International Airport following a bomb threat on board. And former UNLF Chairman R.K. Meghand alleges Central and Manipur governments of exploiting Manipur crisis to intensify crackdown on insurgent groups. And now let's take a look at the news in detail. Manipur reported 3 new COVID-19 cases today, taking the total infected number to 5 in the state. An official update issued today informed that 2 new cases were found in Imphal West District and 1 case in Imphal East District. Out of the 13 samples that were tested in Imphal West District, 2 samples came out positive for COVID-19. 1 sample was tested for Imphal East and that came out positive for COVID. The fresh infections come just days after the first case of the current wave was confirmed on June 11, raising concerns among health officials. Manipur mourned the deaths of 2 of its young, bright, smart and intelligent women, Ngantoi Kongbrailatpam Sharma of Thobalawang Laikai and Lamnumthem Singson of Gangpokpi, who were among the 10 cabin crew members on board AI-171, the ill-fated London-bound Air India flight that crashed yesterday afternoon in Ahmedabad. People from across the state, regardless of community, took to social media and extended condolences for the 2 cabin crews. State leaders, including the former Chief Minister N. Biren and Gangpokpi MLA Nemcha Kipgen, also took to social media to condole the death of the 2 cabin crews from Manipur. A total of 241 individuals out of 242, including cabin crews, passengers and pilots, did not survive the crash. However, 1 man miraculously survived the crash. Bharatiya Janata Party BJP Manipur Pradesh also expressed deepest sorrow and grief over the tragic plane crash of Air India flight AI-171, which took the lives of 2 Manipuri cabin crews, Ngantoi Sharma Kongbrailatpam and Lamnumthem Singson. The party also condoled the death of former Chief Minister of Gujarat and BJP in charge of Punjab Shri Vijay Rupani, who was among the 242 people on board in the plane. In a press release, BJP Manipur Pradesh extended condolences to the bereaved family. Former Chief Minister and CLP leader Okram Ibobi visited the residence of cabin crew Ngantoi Sharma Kongbrailatpam, who was reportedly in the ill-fated Air India flight AI-171 that crashed at Ahmedabad yesterday. The CLP leader visited the residence of Ngantoi at Thobalawang Laikai today and expressed condolence to grieving family members. Speaking on the sideline, Okram Ibobi maintained that the cause of the crash will only be clear only after thorough investigation. He expressed sorrow for Ngantoi and Lamnumthem, who were reportedly in the doomed Air India flight. While expressing solidarity, Okram Ibobi also prayed for strength and courage for the grieving families.
Sina, Isanu Pisina, Mama Levaki, the Mutaka Tokibani, haina lauraga akhoi da nungai hogdabadi mabu nganna kainagibase akhoi punamak loina sigadoribne adubu nganna manung tam sadana nganna kainagibase ishorga khusin thawramni haina akhoi khallaga hoji akhoi punamak awaba khangminaba natana karimta upai leite isanupi nganthoi lamnun theng singshan manipur dagi ani yauribase aina thajajabadadi achoki matik mohoi akhoi manipuri ni haina khallaga nungsinana samin thapmintana arai leita awana le leiminarungani haibase ai tanna sauna ai thajai adar makhoi thani sina chakki basina ishorna su akhoi India ki oina Manipur ki oina su yamna ayingba shanti leiba proportional.
Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, also extended condolence for Kongbrai Latpam Ngantoi Sharma and Lamnuntem Singson. In a video message, COCOMI convener Kuraija Matoba offered prayers for the departed souls and expressed heartfelt condolences to the bereaved families.
Yamna laibuk tiba adungna thodo aduda masagi mathau pangthoklingeda lekhidabagi jungnuba pawse tabada Manipur miyam da adugi matik thamoi sokpa amadi ningba kaiba thodok ama amadi pawama oikre aduna chalani sigi thawaina napugi khuyada ingna chikna leijaruna naba amadi athu bada mu mathang mapok haibdu leiba taragadi malebak Manipur sida mohanna makoi bu polaktana anouba kaibang nama mu mangphau bidana andam sida mu khalakho haiba paujel COCOMI gi maikaidagi miyam gi mahut sinjaraga leikidraba thawayani gi mafamda nuaitaba amadi condolence pongdokchen.
Federation of Civil Society Organizations, FOCS, Manipur, has also condoled the tragic Air India accident, where 2 cabin crews from Manipur were on board. In a press note, FOCS expressed solidarity to family members of Ngantoi Sharma Kongbrai Latpam and Lamnuntem Singson during this moment of grief. FOCS maintained that the incident reminds us about uncertainties faced by human beings, and this spirit will nudge us towards humanity and oneness. Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu has announced that Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau AAIB will investigate into the Ahmedabad air crash yesterday. A high-level committee of experts to strengthen aviation security was also constituted. In a post on X, the Union Minister said that following the tragic incident in Ahmedabad, a formal investigation has been initiated by AAIB in line with international protocols set by the International Civil Aviation Organization. Additionally, the government has also constituted a high-level committee comprising of experts from multiple disciplines to examine the matter in detail. Meanwhile, Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, the 40-year-old British Indian who miraculously survived the Air India plane crash in Ahmedabad, is still dazed and says he is not clear how he survived. Speaking to DD News exclusively, Vishwash Kumar Ramesh said for a while he thought he was about to die. But when he opened his eyes, he realized he was alive. He immediately released his seatbelt and got out of there. The air hostess and other co-passengers who were seated near him all died before his eyes. Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, who was allotted seat number 11A, was sitting right next to emergency door, which apparently came off when the plane struck the hostel. When asked how the crash happened, Vishwash Kumar Ramesh told DD News that a minute after the takeoff, it felt like the plane had got stuck. Then green and white lights came on. It seemed as if the pilots were trying to lift the plane, but it went full speed and crashed into the building.
मेरे खुद को भी बिलीव नहीं होता कि मैं कैसे उसमें से जिंदा बाहर निकला, क्योंकि थोड़ा टाइम लेके तो मेरे को लगा था कि मैं भी मरने वाला हूँ, लेकिन जब मेरी आँख खुल के मैं देखा ना तो मुझे लगा मैं जिंदा हूँ। तो मैंने ट्राई किया, जब मेरी सीट थे वो मेरी बेल्ट निकाला, मैंने वो ट्राई किया जहाँ से निकल सकता वहाँ से, तो मैं निकल गया वहाँ से। मेरे सामने नजरों के सामने एयर हॉस्टल और दूसरे आंटी अंकल सभी उसमें मिस हो गए थे सभी। टेक ऑफ के बाद 1 मिनट के अंदर ही जब टेक ऑफ हुआ ना तो सडनली 5-10 सेकंड कैसे लगा जैसे स्ट्रक हो गया हो। बाद में प्लेन में लाइट ऑन हो गई ग्रीन और व्हाइट। बाद में वो पता नहीं वो प्लेन टेक ऑफ ज्यादा करने के लिए वो रेस बोलते हैं क्या रेस दिया होगा ऐसा कुछ और सीधा स्पीड में ही घुस गया जहाँ क्या था वो
हॉस्टल था एक हॉस्पिटल का।
हाँ हॉस्टल में।
ये जब फ्लाइट जब क्रैश हुई उस समय हॉस्टल पे लैंड की थी उसी समय आप बाहर निकले थे?
नहीं क्योंकि मैं जो साइड पे था ना वो साइड हॉस्टल पे नहीं लैंड हुई थी। हॉस्टल के जो ग्राउंड फ्लोर है ना जैसे नीचे वहाँ लैंड हुई थी। तो मुझे दूसरे के बारे में मेरे को पता नहीं लेकिन मैं जहाँ लैंड हुआ था ना वो नीचे की साइड थी। तो जब वहाँ थोड़ा पेस भी था प्लेन के जब बाहर तो जब जैसे मेरा डोर टूटा ना सब तो मैंने देखा ना जब सामने कि थोड़ा इधर पेस है मैं ट्राई कर सकता हूँ निकलने के लिए। तो फिर मैं निकल गया उधर क्योंकि अपोजिट साइड पे थे ना वो बिल्डिंग का वो था ना दीवार तो उधर से कोई शायद नहीं निकल सका होगा क्योंकि उधर पूरा उधर ही क्रैश हुआ था। और थोड़ा जब आग लगी ना मेरा लेफ्ट हैंड भी जल गया थोड़ा। फिर एम्बुलेंस मेरे को उठा लेके इधर आया हॉस्पिटल में।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited the hospital treating Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, the lone survivor of the plane crash which claimed the lives of 241 people today morning. Ramesh also shared the devastating experience of how he survived the crash to the Prime Minister. Narendra Modi also visited the plane crash site and also met with the officials and teams who are working tirelessly in the aftermath. He also chaired a review meeting in Ahmedabad regarding the crash and later met with the family of former Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani, who lost his life in this tragedy. In social posts, Prime Minister Narendra Modi extended condolences to the bereaved families and said that the government understands their pain and also knows that the void left behind will be felt for years to come. A day after a fatal crash, an Air India flight from Phuket in Thailand to New Delhi made an emergency landing at Phuket International Airport after it received an onboard bomb threat. Air India AI 379 carrying 156 passengers took off from Phuket Airport at 9:30 a.m. today. The flight made a wide loop around the Andaman Sea and landed again on the southern Thai island. All the passengers were evacuated from the plane. Iramdam Kanbalup Ikal observed the second Martyrs Remembrance Day at Nongshum Community Hall in Imphal East District to honor those who lost their lives in the gunfights at Kamenlok amid the ongoing conflict that began on May 3, 2023. The event saw the presence of former UNLF Chairman R.K. Sanayaima, Pambai-led UNLF Acting Chairman Moirang Them Nongyai, Kundrakpam MLA T.H. Lokeshore, Lamlai MLA K.H. Ibomcha, Icham President N. Rajendro, along with representatives of Kokomi, Kaitel Imalup, Thawai Miren, Taragi Chaishu, Fox, Amuko, and Meira Paibis from across the state. Blood donation camp was also conducted under the team Kulngakpa Singhi E in association with Reams Hospital as part of the event. Addressing the event, R.K. Sanayaima alleged that the ongoing conflict was a reason of collusion between Kuki militants and its handler in an attempt to eradicate revolutionaries from the face of Manipur. He added that the people already understand the central government's alleged policy to dismantle the state. He also referenced Home Minister Amit Shah's assurance to safeguard the state's territorial integrity while emphasizing that the central government is fully aware of the potential consequences and unrest that could arise should that integrity be compromised. R.K. Sanayaima also emphasized the importance of unity among the indigenous communities.
India government na hanjana high gra Home Minister Sana Manipur integrity sukai kailo high gra Manipur le pak tuami matik sulete mo maram di Manipur le pak togare ko tamda madui motum tara ko ore ko free mado India so kan aduna di hoyi to reise Manipur gi sektam aholo sektam ka handa ba adu madui marum da Hunda Leta, the land of Naraqua, Muru, full of sin, may I say. Amagabagan Sinandaba, Amagabagan, Kutna of Yamda, Asum Lahelaga, Mete, say, Tampala, Dagi, and Opongam Daga, Amnam the Fium, the Tamaga Namsa, Tamina, along Mayo, say, coming in Turka.
Meanwhile, Imphal advisor Ningthokong Jomsena Tomba highlighted that the event was organized to commemorate brave warriors who sacrificed their lives for the motherland. He also reiterated Imphaal's commitment to safeguard the state.
Warishin Purabudi Damakina Toribo, Kiwari Sanaba, Amada, Saba, Amada, civil society, Omidana Toga, Amamahonaze. Masi, a point of Taza with the India government give Masi, Yamna Tazati. I would be a needs a help the two minute ladies. Masi, Lucian began in Anna Lucian Avenue, and the city, Toga, medical money, the policy, Toga. I couldn't send the Nunda, China, like a labor, Wakalo, I couldn't say, Asugumba, divide and the room, Hazaba way and that Masigi Mataka, Yaning the Base, civil society in the Lorpa, Marapai in the Lorpa Matamda, I could give Kalana, a people organized the Sisu, but say Asoba Togang, Iribaki, the Logan Habo, Pumsima, Hamjari.
Naga Students' Union Chandel NSUC has strongly reaffirmed its unwavering support for Ansam in its movement, opposing the abrogation of Free Movement Regime (FMR) and the construction of border fencing within the Naga homeland. In a press release, NSUC said that the recent 48 hours office picketing movement called by Ansam at Naga inhabited areas are marred with the aggression and escalation of the situation in Senapati district by SP and additional SP, law and order of the state and of the district. They also reiterated their full solidarity with Ansam, SDSA and its unit in demanding the withdrawals of FIRS registered during the movement without any term and condition, an immediate transfer of SP and additional SP law and order from Senapati district. All Manipur United Club organization, AMUCO, has accused the central government of having a secret agenda to dismantle the sovereignty of the state by implementing policies which can create animosity between the indigenous communities. In a press release, the organization highlighted that they had always stand against the Bangkok Declaration of June 14, 2001, which contained the ceasefire extension without territorial limit, which threatened the integrity of Manipur. In a press release, the organization emphasized its long-standing opposition to the Bangkok Declaration of June 14, 2001, which includes the ceasefire extension without territorial limits, an arrangement they believe threatens the territorial integrity of Manipur. AMUCO maintained that it has been observing June 14th as Protest Day against the divisive policy of Government of India annually. The organization further reaffirmed its commitment to observe the day this year as well. Coordinating Committee on Disturbance-Free Education Zone demand has appealed to the public to maintain peace and refrain from any untoward incidents, ensuring smooth conduct of the Manipur University's 6th semester graduation examinations, which are set to commence tomorrow. In a press release, the committee highlighted the importance of the examination, which will be conducted at colleges affiliated under Manipur University. They further emphasized that students can advance their academic careers only after successfully clearing the graduation examinations and appearing for the QET for postgraduate studies. They warned that any disturbance during the graduation examination could result in thousands of students losing a crucial academic year. Furthermore, the committee appealed to any organization or groups to refrain from intervening in the examination and also asked for the public's support in ensuring smooth conduct of the exam. World Hypertension Day 2025 was held at GEM Public School, Borabi today, participated by staffs of Non-Communicable Disease Cell Imphal East District staff, around 30 students and 10 teachers. Dr. Sahida stated that World Hypertension Day is being observed from May 17th to June 16th, 2025, adding that the observed is being held to provide awareness on regular monitoring of blood pressure. 4 health promoters were selected to give house-to-house counseling and awareness at village level, highlighting that proper knowledge will be provided on NCD, testing and diagnosis. The health promoters visited selected houses at Borabi and gave counseling today as part of the observance. Airport Authority of India, AAI, Imphal International Airport, Imphal, in association with Indian Red Cross Society, Imphal West District Branch, organized a blood donation camp at Airport Colony Community Hall today. The blood donation camp was organized in connection with World Blood Donor Day 2025 and under the aegis of AAI Director Chipei Kaishing through medical support from RIMS Imphal. A total of 40 volunteers donated blood during the camp. Speaking on the sideline, Chairman of IRCS Imphal West District Branch, Dr. Koijam Arunkanta, highlighted that the importance of blood donation in saving precious lives. Staffs of Imphal International Airport also took part in the blood donation camp.
Sigi mamangda CRPF, adigi PRTF, sanction the pilakni, pilakni about 2040 June degina ayam homes that will crazy more than 850 above the OG.
Manipur Human Rights Commission MHRC has released a press note today highlighting that the Commission had submitted an official letter to the Chief Secretary regarding the conditions of relief camps open across flood-affected areas of Imphal East District. In the letter, MHRC explained that team from Manipur Human Rights Commission (MHRC), led by one of its members, inspected multiple relief camps and flood-affected areas in Imphal East, including ISBT, Luang Sangbam Cricket Ground, Kairang, Janims, Ayangpali Road, and Yonglan Leirak during the flood. The team reviewed relief arrangements, interacted with flood victims, and was briefed by local officials on aid distribution. While appreciating the government's efforts in providing shelter and food supplies, MHRC raised serious concerns regarding inadequate drainage, disrupted electricity, stagnant water posing health hazards, and a shortage of drinking water. In response, MHRC issued recommendation to improve disaster preparedness, including the revamp of district disaster teams, creation of helplines, immediate sanitization drives, reinforcement of riverbanks, restoration of electricity and pumping facilities, and the daily release of flood status reports. MHRC emphasized that these actions are essential to safeguard the rights and welfare of the flood-affected population. The Commission also called for an action taken report from the concerned authorities. MK Group of Companies Private Limited along with Modu and Sanahanbi Memorial Trust Borabi jointly provided essential items to flood-affected media persons today. The items were provided to flood-affected media persons, especially those residing in Imphal East District, as a tribute. MK Group of Companies Private Limited also highlighted that they also provided essential items to severely affected families residing under Hingang Assembly Constitution yesterday. Federal Students' Organization Kanglei Park, FESOG, today informed that the painting competition, which was earlier scheduled to be held on June 5, will now be conducted on June 22. In a press note that was issued by Publicity Secretary of FESOG, T. Sadananda, the organization informed that the painting competition will be held at the new venue in DM College of Science, and those students who have not yet submitted their registration can send in their application till June 19th. Meanwhile, in the sports news, in the ongoing 18th L Balananda Singh Memorial 2nd Division Under-17 Boys Football League 2024-25, which is being held at Bishnupur District Mini Stadium, TYDA Tobul played out a 2-2 draw with YSWA Utlo. For TYDA team, Alex Oinam scored 2 goals, while for YSWA team, Tongbram Marjesh and Laishram Rojesh scored a goal each in the match. In another match that was played today, Regular Football Coaching Center RFCC Kaino defeated Ishok FC by 1-0. RFCC Kaino's Potsangbam Sadananda scored the only goal of the match. YSC Samuro Naurem Chapro has stormed into the final of first state-level 9-man A-side Village Open Football Tournament 2025, which is being organized by Multi-Purpose Club MPC Hyangtang. In the second semi-final match that was played today, YSC Samuro Naurem Chapro defeated ID Football Academy Sanjambam by 3-1. For YSC Samuro Naurem Chapro, Ningthoba, Aimson and Thomas scored a goal each to take its team to the final. YSC Samuro Naurem Chapro will take on Wangoy FC in a final on June 22. Posterior Hockey Academy Manipur PHAM has extended its heartfelt congratulations to the Manipuri hockey players selected to represent India in the upcoming 4 Nations Junior Men's Hockey Tournament 2025. India, Germany, Australia and Spain will compete each other in the tournament, which will be organized from June 29 to July 25 in Berlin, the capital city of Horst, Germany. In a press conference, PHAM highlighted that 3 of its players, namely Talem Priyoberta of Larikyambam Laikai Salan Lairak, Tokchom Kingston of Hockey Union HU Larikyambam Laikai, and Thaunaujam Ingalemba Luang of Meira Bashikong were selected as part of the 24-man Indian national hockey team. PAM also offered its blessing to the players, encouraging them to continue their hard work and strive for selection in the Indian team for the upcoming Junior Men's Hockey World Cup 2025, scheduled for November this year. And now let's take a look at the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamphilpad, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 34.2 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 22.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 87% in the morning and 42% in the evening. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Manipur reports 3 more COVID-positive cases, taking the total tally to 5 in the last 24 hours. People of Manipur mourn tragic loss of 2 young cabin crew members who were among those killed in devastating crash of Air India flight AI-171 near Ahmedabad airport. Government of India constitutes high-level expert committee to investigate causes behind tragic crash of Air India flight AI-171. Air India flight en route from Phuket to New Delhi made emergency landing at Phuket International Airport following a bomb threat on board. And former UNLF chairman R.K. Meghan alleges central and Manipur governments of exploiting Manipur crisis to intensify crackdown on insurgent groups. That's all we have for now. Thank you. Before we leave, a reminder, COVID-19 is around. Wear your mask, wash your hands frequently, maintain safe distance and get vaccinated. Stay safe, stay responsible. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.